Embark on a mystical journey as we unravel the secrets of Barbie's soul path, discover the hidden depths of her character, and follow her on an extraordinary adventure beyond imagination. Freedom Friday, and I wanted to do something a little unusual. I wanted to take a look at an inanimate object's soul life path, Barbie. I watched the movie and I want to do some more deep looking at it. I thought it was interesting. Points the shallowness. I'm pulling my treasure hunt pieces out while we're talking, but I wanted to bring out some thoughts for you that collectively we have a connection to Barbie. At least I do in my life. My mother gave me my Barbie and she said it was an original Barbie and she was so excited, and it was her deepest joy because she would make me clothes for my Barbie doll. She'd spend up at nights, just making these clothes for Christmas and birthday gifts and all that for me, and play with my Barbie, everything, and make sure it was all good. So the labor of love and the joy that she had was one of the things that she really connected to me on. And I'm wondering on mother-daughter connections, if Barbie isn't part of that. In the movie, I don't know if you've seen that yet, but there is this mother-daughter connection, and through the eras of all that from the 50s on up to current day, there's been a lot. And actually the original doll came from the 30s and 1930s. Late 1930s is when they finally discovered them, and that doll was more of a male doll that had its past. So many of us have generations of females who are in our generational line that had to put up with or be a part of, or maybe was right in there with their sexuality, the era of how it was in that day and in that time, and how you survived, as well as what is that male-female relationship all about. And then come to the 50s when Mattel brings it out as a doll for little girls. It seemingly from the show talked a lot about how it was really a big shift in how children played with dolls. And I've got a lot of thoughts about that as I'm contemplating how I really want to do maybe a review of the movie. I'm not sure. And let me know in the comments if you think it would be good to really go through the movie, and if you would like a review of it from my perspective and how I see us as a collective through the years, the eras, the generations, and what I think we all can learn from a movie, what this doll has meant to all of us, even if you're male, even if you're older. What did Barbie do that connected so strongly and was such a marketable success on so many levels? What does that say about feminine, divine feminine, masculine, divine masculine? What are we looking at as a whole? And I have to agree that the movie could only go so far. There's so much more for us to explore and to talk about. But one of the things I thought would be really fun to try is see if there is a soul path for the Barbie archetype. Let's take a look. I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to go to interesting. All right, we're being directed toward material realm and knowledge, which is interesting because it's right in the alignment corridor, the gateway of love and light, the alignment of our souls when it's properly handled. So I am excited. It's a material, but it is really right in this alignment corridor. Like I said, that is purest of pure, but these are the experiences, the questions that we are looking at, the facets of our lives. And it's kind of interesting that it's also the sacred creativity lineup as well. So, knowledge. Barbie is here to help us with our knowledge of the world. I love it. Okay, the deck I'm using is a Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. It's a beautiful deck, and I thought, you know what, this would be such a super deck for looking at Barbie, because all of the imagery is just these beautiful women, and we're going to take a look at that. She does such a beautiful job with how she lays out this deck, the guidebook. It's very unusual. She does it by chakra colors, so there's so much involved in trying to find your card. I must say, it takes you through some things, but she's doing it as a storyline. So, ready? Let's keep going. I'm going to keep shuffling. What can we learn about Barbie's soul path? Barbie's soul path. All right, Barbie's soul path. What's at the heart of the matter with Barbie's mission? Barbie's mission was the hangman, to shift perspective, to have us look at life differently. Well, that goes along with the show when they said she was instrumental as an archetype doll for shifting culture, all of us, and how little girls played and viewed themselves in the world. It's so true. When I think about the Barbie doll, there's a lot of concerns by certain groups, that especially back when I was raising my girls, about how Barbie was such a false impression. It was an image or an idol of body and beauty that was not always attainable for everyone, and would cause a lot of psychological damage. On the other hand, I'm wondering if, rather than always being mothers, what if we're being seen as women of our own selves, our own power? That's what I think the Barbie doll possibly gave us, and gave little girls, to see that vision, that they were more than just somebody's mom. They were more than just a baby, that there was a whole adult world that they would be living in, more than they would be in babyhood or childhood or motheringhood. Because when you're a mom, those babies grow up so fast. Yet that's not an eternal mother situation. There used to be more larger families, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 kids, in the family. So there would be a lot of mothering going on. So it would make sense that as economics and education, knowledge came into being, fewer women were having as many babies as they once did. It was part of the sexual revolution, the ability to have birth control, where women had power finally again. They couldn't be held into a state of fear or prostitution, essentially, because they had to provide for their babies. They had to stay married to be able to keep their families safe and secure in this world. And Barbie really did make a statement to the status quo of that age and that era, that maybe I can do it myself. Maybe I can make my own choices, and I don't have to look for a man to take care of me. Ooh, this is coming through pretty good. Harmonizing. 2 of coins. Remember, we're talking about the sacral. That's the orange here. It's coins would be the ability to pay. It's currencies, it's pentacles. Let me just see what the 2 of coins is. The card of a new vision. She's anchored by her 2 coins. Open door beckons her to a calmer sea where her internal state is turbulent. So she's a little more anxiety ridden, a little more, the storms of life have pushed and pulled and threatened to drown her in her life. But there's a doorway that is a calmer sea. See the little lights. So she's being guided somehow to move through to something better, more calm, more peaceful. But I mean, that's what we've always known. And moving through that is something that was the doorway that she had to pass through. Let me just see if there's anything more. Her true desire is to be found on the other side of the door. Take time to breathe and allow yourself to step from the vision into the reality of peace. Wow. So for all of us, Barbie is giving us a vision of peace that we actually can create ourselves. So there's decisions, flexibility, adaptability, negotiation, and juggling. So there's 2 coins. Do I go? Do I not? Is what I have right now better than what I can see outside that door? That vision of how life can be for me. And door has opened to your vision. And will you step into the state necessary for magnetizing? And I think back in my childhood, the way people thought reality worked was that there was a whole lot more struggle. But now I'm seeing even young children have their cell phones. Everybody seems to be able to have 2 cars now. There's appliances and opportunities, more expansion of the things that are out in the world for us to play with, more channels to watch, more avenues to experience life that you just didn't have back then. I mean, I remember TV was it. And if you wanted to watch a particular movie on TV, you might have to get up at 3 a.m. because that's when it was going to be showing. And now we're like, what? No, I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it on my TV. I can have a home theater. I don't even have to go to a movie theater. I have all these choices, and it gets to be on my timeline, not on somebody else's. All right. This is a good reading already. So then where's the knowledge? What is Barbie what does she needs to know? 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. So much green, so much healing going on that to get through that door, you see the vision differently now. The door has opened, the portal is here, and all this healing that needs to take place to be able to really embrace and bring it in. Let me just take a look at 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is the heart as well, the heart chakra. So, like I said, this book is really interesting. The 4th chakra is a balance between the first 3 grounded and tangible chakras. So it's that this or that. I create more of this from all of that I have been working toward. So let's see. 4 of Cups is the card of wishful thinking. She makes no effort because she simply does not want what she is being offered. The universe offers her something better than what she wished for, yet she cannot see her true path, for she refuses to let go of her personal vanity. Barbie's had to figure out archetype. What is personal vanity? And what is it that I truly, truly want? This card can reveal love with an imaginary ideal love, waiting for someone else to change, or a life lacking structure. Oh, does that speak to the Barbie archetype, where it stays in its own realm of make-believe, but it hasn't really taken a look at who and what she is most deeply? Does that connect with you on some level? It's connecting with women and men on holistic level, humanities level. So take a look at it more from humanities point of view. The way that women have been viewed needed to be turned upside down, take a new perspective. Women needed to know they have more power and voices in their lives than they thought they did at one point. Like our great-grandmothers probably didn't know that we had as much power to choose as we do now. And still, where are we stuck thinking that we need something more idyllic than what we actually have? And can we deal with any disillusionment, stagnation, entitlement? It should just happen for me. I should just be able to have the life I want. Our lack of awareness, apathy, or feeling unmotivated and resigned. What is desired may be beyond current reality and far bigger than you're ready for. You are being offered something from your angels. A step forward, perhaps? So where would you step forward in your life if you knew this portal is open to you, which it is? We know it. Barbie, the show, is really good at helping us take a look at our own lives from a new perspective. Do I have to be always beautiful, polished, and glamorous in this material world? Or, and I know that I am empowered and shown ways to exit the old and into something that is more of a real dream at a soul level. And the Four of Cups is the soul healing the old past wounds, the new realities of even better than maybe what the vision might think that we can do. I'm going to look at Two of Coins. I want to see. Second chakra is about our internal feelings, some of which we will have learned from our family of origin, and some we gain from our chemical makeup. What we must decide is whether these emotions will inspire or hinder us. So is she inspired or hindered as she's in her stormier life, looking at a potential for a calmer, more adventurous, exciting way to flow along the sea of life? What is that all about? Here we're looking at, in the green, this is a balance between the first three, the grounded or tangible chakras, the final three spiritual chakras, and the fourth chakra will play a pivotal role in all the matters of the heart. So going to the heart. What's at the heart of what you really want? It exhibits our compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others. And cards in the fourth chakra act as a reminder of what we truly care about and reveal our true path. They are concerned with stability, consistency, discipline, structure, and prepare our heart for the request we will make of spirit in the fifth chakra. Oh my goodness. Okay. Perspective. Deep introspection. What do I really want to create? And what do I need to heal to make my requests known? Past may still be playing an energetic role in what you believe is possible for yourself and what you are maybe struggling with. Which direction do I want to go? This or that? And this can be, but do I want what I think I'm envisioning? Is there something even better? That's why we do the healing work we do. And that's where getting to know yourself is such a big part of it. I love this reading. This is a great reading. So do you see that? The Two of Coins in the material world, deciding where they're going, but what do you really want? Where is that heading toward? Right. With kindness, look at what Spirit has offered you. Gratitude. Do you love what you have right now? Knowing that you can always recreate from what is now something even better. Are you grateful for what you do have? Are you grateful for the perspectives, the ups, the downs, all around? Do you have the ability to make your own empowered choices? And if choices have brought you to this point, are you grateful? That is the magic, I think, of the movie, is it's making a lot of people think where we've come. When I look at, like I said, the previous eras of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2010s, and now we're in the 2020s. I mean, that's a big, big difference of experiences. And I must say that I think we've improved, and probably because women have seen that they have more power and they are creating better things for their families, their children. I know that's what motivates me, is I wanted to heal past generational wounding and habits, karma, and create something much better. The buck stops with me has been my mantra. I change what was. It stops with me. The pain, the anguish, the control mechanisms, the victimizations, the bullying, the whatever it might be. I shift it now. I make a personal choice. I choose. And that's what Barbie has been able to do for all of us, because we have benefited from such an archetype. And there's lights and dark. I'll give you that. There's always light and dark, but I think this is enough of a reading. I could keep going. Where were we? Where are we going? What's the purpose? What season and cycle are we in right now? I'm not going to do any of that today. I think this is enough to ponder. So, how did the Barbie archetype benefit you in your life, in your mother's and grandmother's lives? And how would that Barbie archetype speak to current generations and moving forward? Because she's still going to be here apparently. So I see her as the princess archetype, the one that is like, well, of course I'm special. Of course I'm royal. Of course I get all the goodies. And of course I'm beautiful. And life is beautiful. Let's just party all the time. Let's play. Why would I ever grow up? Why would I ever want to change? But I think most women go, my reality is it's good until there's maybe something better to move toward. With that, I leave you for some contemplation time. And here we go. Thank you. I hope that was as much fun for you as it was for me. That was insightful. Really brought out some key elements. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. I didn't know what we were going to see. So anyhow, I'm just delighted with this particular message. And, if you have other questions you'd like to ask Barbie, you would like to ask the Barbie archetype, let me know. Because I think it'd be fun to play with this. Are there other arenas that are energetically impacting us, making us think certain ways or feel certain ways, or have trained us into believing this and that about the world? Remember this, that, the two of coins? We believe either this or we believe that. If we believe this, can we shift into that? How are we going to change the perspective? Maybe it's time to move this way. Maybe it's time to move this way. What if we looked at it this way or this way? There's lots of ways to play with the concepts and go, that inspires some deep contemplations, some deep things that can free me from thinking that it all has to be stuck and stormy. I can move out, but where would I move? Am I grateful for where I'm at right now? And that informs me that I want to keep this with me. I want this experience, and I'm grateful for it. Even if it's a bit stormy, it is bringing me into something far more precious, more emerald, more healing, more expansive, more calm. All right. Have a great one. Thanks for all the likes, loves, comments. Tell me what you're thinking, and you're free. Just go through the portal of whatever it is that you need. If you need some support, just let us know in the comments, and we'll weigh in for you. If you need some support, get some professional help if that's really at the point where you're really needing more professional level support. But otherwise, we're cheering you on. You can do this. You can do this. Have a great week.